Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Random Rye. Today we're going to be fulfilling another special request, and I'm going to be unboxing the Ichiban Kuji Extreme Saiyan line. It's not going to be the entire line, it's just going to be two of the figures that I actually think are the best. But you guys can judge that for yourselves. So this Extreme Saiyan line came out in December of 2019. They have prizes that consist from A through D. A being the Ultra Instinct Goku, B, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, C, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, and D, the base Gogeta, is what you see right here. And finally, last but not least, the last prize, Omen Ultra Instinct Goku. And I have that one sitting right here as well. So, without further ado, I'm gonna start unboxing these. Oh, but before I do, I just wanted to mention that this request was actually by none other than Jonathan Lee. So Jay Lee, if you're listening, this one's for you, buddy. Hope you guys can see me. We're gonna start with the Gogeta, the base Gogeta. This one I've been, when it was first on the shelves, I was eyeing it for a really long time. I wasn't in Japan yet when this line came out. Well, I was in Japan, correction, but I was in Okinawa, and I wasn't real big into collecting figures yet until I got here. So I just missed this line by a month. But when I got over here to the Tokyo area, these were already on the shelf, and it's probably one of the first ones that I grabbed, and I've never opened it, so you guys are in for a treat. So before I open them up, just like always, I'm going to show you guys the front of the box. It's the back of the box. On the side, got some really nice art. And the other side. And of course, the top with the toy sticker. Right, so as you can see, he can stand perfectly without his base, so that's a plus. A lot of guys ask me about that. All right, so let's measure him. Because the Japanese use the metrics system, this figure was labeled at 30 centimeters, which is very close to 13 inches. All right, you guys can see that. So, very nice. So what I'll do, I'll walk over and we can take a look, a closer look at this figure. There we go. All right. So, off the bat, what I really like about this figure, guys, is, well, just the base Gogeta in general is that he's pretty simple. His hair is jet black. It's just not extremely fancy, and I'm okay with that. But if you look at his face, the faces on these Extreme Saiyan line, I think they're just really well done. You can see his kind of devilish smirk on his face, like he's ready to kick some ass. And then this figure, along with the Super Saiyan Blue, they're identical, just the hair is a different color. So they're gonna have the same pose. with the fist out like that. But so if you take a look, he's got really good detail and definition on him, and he's heavy too, by the way. It's not hollow. One thing that I like about this is his sash is really intact. The Grandista line, Gogeta, the sash like comes off really easily, and it is actually pointing forward instead of, you know, going down like the wind's kind of blowing it. But even when you're putting it up next to other figures, it can kind of get in the way, but I don't know. Let me take this thing off. The bottom of the feet. Let me see. Yeah. He's this figure's nice. I really like it. All right. Here's all sharp and pointy. Okay. So there's the base Gogeta. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the last prize. So I'll put him over here on the side. Oh, also one thing that I didn't mention is and I don't know if you can really see it, but the stamp is here inside his shirt. I don't know if you can really focus on that. Let's see. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there inside his shirt. So it's there. So if you guys are looking for proof of authenticity, that it's not a bootleg, then that's where you look. And now for the last prize, the Omen Ultra Instinct Goku. Man, this thing's like sealed. Like if you can see the wrapping on it. Here's the front of the box. It's the back of the box. Side. And the other side. Here's the top. As you can see, no toy sticker because it's the last prize. It says it right there. And as most of you know, that last prizes are special because they don't typically have a overseas release. So a lot of people that are trying to get their hands on this, and unless they knew somebody in Japan or had some access to get Japan products, which are definitely more expensive. So there he is, and if you saw me fumbling a little bit earlier, it was because he was kind of tipping over, but he didn't have his head on yet. I put his head on, and he's a little bit wobbly, but he's not falling over as easily as he was without his head on. So I'll put his stand on. So, oh, there we go. All right, so he has a clear stand, and there he is. And just a little fun fact: I didn't even pay for this guy. I won him from Josh. So, Josh Soja, thank you, thank you, thank you. Saved a lot of money. And you guys can get a closer look. So, let's start with the face. Look at that face. His eyes, nice and silver. Kind of looking over your shoulder. Mean mugging. Whoop. And look at his muscle tone and the paint is done pretty well. Yeah, there's really good definition and detail in these Extreme Saiyan figures. Well sculpted. And then with his torn outfit, there's really good detail in this torn outfit to include the pants. So, the paint job on the pants, I mean, it's not super detailed. It's pretty simple orange, but it's not bad. Definitely not bad. Or the B and S stamp is right there on his boot. At the bottom of his boots. His hair, nice and sharp and pointy. Yeah. And there you have it. The last prize, Omen Ultra Instinct Goku. Let's measure him, see how tall he is. And advertise these things are all supposed to be the same height, 30 centimeters. We'll take a look anyways. And right on the mark, just about 13 inches. So we'll take Gogeta, put them right next to each other. Just like that. Man, they look great. I really like these two figures. These guys are definitely going to be up on the upper shelf here. So, yes. Alright guys, so there you have it. The Ichiban Kuji Extreme Saiyan 2019. December 2019. Gogeta, and last prize, Omen Ultra Instinct Goku. These things are fire. They both stand up on their own. My table's like a little bit, it's like one of those plastic tables, so it's like a little bit off, but they go together really nicely. So if I had to rate these guys on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give these guys like a 9.5. Just because I don't know if you can give these guys a perfect rating. I don't know too many perfect figures yet, but these guys are up there. About a 9.5. They have good weight. They're really tall. The paint job is great. They have very good detail. They stand up straight without their stands. I guess the only downside would be that, well, this guy anyways, is right now pretty pricey. This guy, you could get him for a decent price nowadays, but this last prize, because they don't have an overseas release, it's gonna be tough to get him at a really good price. So I would get him now before he goes up any higher. So all right, well, that was our unboxing today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions, anything that I didn't discuss today, leave them in the comments. If you haven't subscribed yet, please like and subscribe, and I'll try to continue to make more videos. Thank you very much for watching. Smash Mob out. Sultan.